Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to FallMania, the inaugural FallMania. I mean, who knows? Maybe there'll be a FallMania too, you know? But anyway, we have the semifinals coming up. We saw some amazing action in round one. We're gonna do the left side of the bracket first. These players have been on ice now for about an hour.
Yeah.
What do you think about this left side of the bracket? We can pull the bracket up real quick. What do you think about this left side of the bracket going into these semifinals? Who do we want to look at?
You know, Pooh, let's take a look at the two big names right here that really played well. Let's start off with Velhart down at the bottom here, number 3. He controlled and dominated his squad over there with the Fall Mountain team. So Velhart's going to be our biggest player to watch on this foursome over here. Then I want to kick it up to the top, actually, over with the Jump Showdown team. Deoxys Sucks. He played very well as well, Pooh. So I don't want to discredit it's David and the Deezus, but those two shined in their group performances.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, Velhart came in, he had the most kudos in round one, 24.95. The one thing though is those kudos don't matter anymore, ladies and gentlemen. It is all about the kudos here in the semifinals. All the scores are reset. Anything can happen. Again, all 4 of these players already have a crown. So all of them are eligible to win our finals. The only player right now that is going to need to get a crown in the semifinals, in fact, is your boy, Distortion 2. Whose chat is definitely not going to give you junk at the end of this broadcast at all. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for the semifinals. I believe these players are ready themselves.
All right. Let's lock in and get ready. Semifinals.
Let's
now,
lock in and get going. You see them
very similar to round number 1, right? 3 games here.
3 games.
Most kudos going on.
Yep, 3-game series, most kudos. The top 2 are going to advance to our 7-game finals, which will be played tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing it. This is a broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing this whole broadcast tonight. And right now, we just witnessed a game come down to kudos. So now you guys understand how important gold medals are right here. As you see, 1, 2, 3 of our players start in the back, while the Deezus starts in the front right there. That is going to be a huge advantage for him. But you see, Hey, it's David and Velhart both opting to do these low strats, whereas Deezus is doing the dive strat, and that's not going to be good for him. Hey, it's David is going to be your first person at the Whirlywoos. Is he going to be able to make this first cycle Best Buy door and get an easy win? No, he's going to opt for the employee entrance, as we like to call it. He is going to be out in the front, slightly ahead of Velhart, who's right to the right of him.
Yeah, looking very good for Hey, it's David. Took the middle route this time instead of showing you that special move. Able to cut to the left. He's going to lock in on the first place qualifier. Then we're going to look around. That's going to be Velhart right behind him. And those are 2 big-time plays there for those guys. We did see the Deezus get grabbed. He had that front row, got grabbed a couple times, tried to do the dive into the slime, and didn't pay off for him, as he's going to be the final one crossing the plane.
Yeah, he did get a qualify in, but I believe he got simply just a qualify medal, not even a top 50% medal. So that is actually going to be about a 60 kudos difference right off the bat right there. He's not going to be happy about that, especially with the front row start. You got to take advantage of the front row starts here. I mean, Fall Guys is going to have some RNG involved in it, no matter how we shake it. That's kind of what makes the game really special in some ways. So you got to take advantage of those front row starts when you can, especially in this format.
Yeah, and then at the same time, you could see those guys finished in the back. They finished top 2. So no matter where you start here, you have the opportunity to make your own luck here. And those 2 were able to do it. Unfortunately, for the Deezus, doesn't get it. And we're going to roll out. GrandPooBear's is looking for somebody to get aggressive, and we haven't seen it yet.
Oh, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Rollout is where champions can be made or players can go home. Let's see if these players are concentrating on eliminating each other or if they are simply going to try and survive. You see Velhart getting grabbed by people right off the bat. In fact, all our players are getting grabbed a little bit. None of them have grouped up with each other yet, though. Except right now, you see Velhart and Deoxys Sucks. They're both on the same platform. Is either one of those players going to look at each other? You see Deoxys actually faced Velhart right there, just in case. Kind of going to focus in on these 2.
This is where you draw the line. Like, this is my area, Pooh. Don't come over here, or else we're going to have to collide. But all 4 of them are sticking to their own spots. Nobody's being too aggressive, which is interesting here in the semifinals, especially knowing these guys have a lot of talent on their side. You want to get one of them out and get a little separation.
Yeah, I think what's really big for these particular players right now, if this is game 3, I think they're playing rollout a lot different. But because it's game 1 right now, No one wants to make a mistake. They're all playing maybe a little scared, I want to say. You see them, they're not even pushing in NPCs right now, which I know for a fact Velhart and O'Hates David love to do. So these players right now are really looking to just qualify, and they want to get to those finals, give themselves an opportunity for the crown. Me personally, I mean, if this is me, I'm probably trying to take advantage of this particular level and get someone out.
Yeah, I think that's the move too, because it's game number 1 of 3. This is when you can play a little bit with house money, right? Like this is the moment you can come back. You have a lot of area to come, but like, why not try, right? Nobody wants to try here out of these 4.
Yeah, you just saw Deoxys Sucks and O'Hates David actually were on the same small platform. It would have been actually a really good opportunity for Deoxys to push David off, but he opted not to. You see Velhart just avoiding any contact with anyone. He is not trying to go near anybody. And because of this is a very long rollout as they finally all get qualified. The heart rate for Jesus staying down to about 120.
Yo, fun to watch that.
Yo, I mean, like, I'm not trying to play favorites here, but if Jesus, if you win, please go to the doctor and get your heart checked, bro. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, go take this money, go to the doctor, get the heart checked. I'm just worried about you. That's all. I'm just a little bit worried.
He's just checking in on you. At least he's got the headband for the sweat protection. He's got the big water bottle. He's locked in. We're going to go out to rock and roll. So a team game here. Everybody can kind of take a deep breath. You know you got 4 studs on the squad. Let's see how they work together here to get this one through.
Yeah, I'd imagine there's going to be no throwing in this particular situation. There's really no point to throw.
Yeah, no, everybody needs
to fine.
Everybody needs to be together.
All of us lose.
Chat's telling me he's fine.
He's okay, good. Thanks, chat. Thanks, chat, for checking in.
Chat's telling me he's fine.
Pooh, this is a team-oriented game, but you can really get this ball moving if you really work together here. What are some of the problem spots that you'll see normal players get into with their team that might hold them back from getting out of the front?
If you actually see right now what O'Hates David is doing, he's going, we call it the wedge and the counter wedge. So O'Hates David was the counter wedge and Velhart was the wedge. And that's something that when you get a group of players that are playing together, they really know how to get around those 2 pylons really well. And you do the counter wedge because the ball actually gains speed if you can counter it over. Why? I don't know. But if you get a perfect one, that's how it goes fast. The other thing here you can see that yellow team's really using is they're jumping into their ball to get lift and go over those defenders.
Yeah, they jumped over one blue defender right there. Made that look good. Blue's going to make it through. Red will be eliminated. And we continue on with our foursome here for the semifinals.
Yeah. You know what? Honestly, I'm going to be very, very surprised if we don't see a lot of finals with all 4 players in it tonight here in the semis and going on.
Tiptoe?
Yep. So we're going to see either right now, we have a possibility of Tiptoe or going straight to a Fall Mountain or a Hexagon. Where are we going to go? A Hexagon!
We're getting some big number hexagons here. Some really big number hexagons that are going to make you sweat. And that's what the chat wants. That's what we want in the broadcast booth. So get ready, everyone. Only one can come out. 14 people here on Hex. Let's see who makes the best move right off the bat.
Oh, we see these players going out. Velhart dropping down to the blue really fast. O'Hates David and Deoxys Sucks both saying hi. Deoxys Sucks actually has a little bit of gold left. He's going to drop in right on O'Hates David, actually. They're going to come and meet up. Meanwhile, there is so many players right now, and these hexagons are disappearing at an insane rate. Dropping the elbow drop right there. You see Jesus just dropped an elbow drop on Velhart, taking him out Macho Man Randy Savage style.
My favorite part about Velhart, unfazed. Look at this guy right now. Just absolutely locked in, looking at all the hexagons. He's going to shift gears. He's going to try to slow it down right now. Does have the slushy come up at him, but he sees purple down below. Slushy's all over him. Gets out of that, and now he has another chance to take a deep breath. Looking around, you got to look at O'Hates David up on the blue still. He is higher than everybody and absolutely locked in right now.
Yeah, and look at this grouping of blue he just got over there. That was a very tough jump, ladies and gentlemen, and he just got about 12 hexagons. That is going to take him out. Velhart, meanwhile, all the way down to the bottom blue, and there is a lot of people down there just trying to cut him off. He is doing everything he can to stay alive, but he is not going to be able to. Jesus down on the gold. Deoxys Sucks also on the gold. Jesus is going to go have to make his way down to the bottom platform. Meanwhile, O'Hates David has 3, 4, 6 gold left that he might be able to play with, but he does get to pick what blue he lands on.
There goes Jesus.
Over here. Jesus
and now it's going to come down to each one of these guys. Only 6 pieces for Deoxys. Oh, hey, it's David. Got to buy his time.
What a move by Deoxys.
Let's go.
Oh, hey, it's David's got a little bit more.
Let's go.
Oh, hey, it's David, ladies and gentlemen. with the semifinal crown victory. Came down to him and Deoxys. Just had 3 or 4 extra hexagons. You saw right there, Shanghai being the last one on that purple and then the last one on that gold allowed him to jump away on the purple. And correct me if I'm wrong, but It's David just rocked 4 golds in that round. He clean swept that. That was a 4 gold clean sweep, 1,100 kudos right off the bat, ladies and gentlemen. It's David just dominated that semifinal, that first semifinal game with insane competition.
Played so well. And like you said, let's highlight that insane competition. All 4 of these guys are playing very well. And Deoxys was really only 2 hexes away, right? These 2, it came down to the final 2. It's David lucked out with 6. The other guy lucked out with 4. And man, oh man, that came down to a nail biter. Great play by It's David, but really great play by all 4. They made it into the finals, like you said. This is going to be a tight competition in the semis.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see the variation in their playstyle. Deoxys Sucks definitely is a less aggressive player than Velhart and It's David. And it's kind of interesting to see how they're going about their hexes. Velhart has had a little bit of trouble so far in hexes. You've seen him fall on hexes twice early. You've also seen him get a win, but you've seen him fall on hexes twice early, which is not something he's probably pretty proud of right now. It's kind of interesting to see how the aggressive is paying off for It's David, and how the safety is paying off for Deoxys Sucks, you know?
Yeah, really excited. All different play styles here, and they're going to go to the finals, every single one of them here. So this is anybody's game. I mean, if you just lost that, if you're one of the 3 that's not David, you keep your head up, right? We're looking around, we're saying, hey, we're very much alive in this with 2 more. But It's David, he took the opportunistic route, like you said, found some real estate and just kicked it down a gear and just relaxed and hung out. And that's what you got to do on Hex, especially with 14 people running around, Pooh. You know well that can just become chaos quick.
Yeah, and you saw it. I mean, those first 3 hexagons platforms were gone, like instantly. So It's David just finding that space high just allowed him to make opportunistic decisions. And he says he's an opportunistic player, so you love to see it. You love to see it.
You know what you love to see? A new game mode, Dizzy Heights. I don't think we've seen all night long, so this is exciting for us to kick it on over to the turntables. And we'll be taking a look at It's David, our current leader right now. Going to be moving through those turnstiles with ease, but he is right behind him is Velhart, who's up in front on the right-hand side as well. It's a tight race here between all 3 of these competitors. He's just right in the middle of the pack as well.
Yeah, you see that strat. You know what's funny is when we play groups, Mio, Dave Davidson, Velhart, when we're playing groups, it's literally just our 4 group always in the front on this one. And it's just like, it's that strat that he's taken, that route is easily the fastest route we have found so far. And you're constantly moving your momentum forward through those discs. And it's just great to see. But again, we know how much these first place medals mean. So these balls are super important right there. As you see, It's David take a few balls to the face while Velhart is going clean ball free.
Yeah, I think a really big one you can take a look at, as we saw, you look at the scores down below, and all 3 of these guys are neck and neck. So these matches are going to matter to them. It's David has to stay course, just has to keep competing. You get 1 more crown, you're locked into the finals, 1 step closer to $5,000 and the inaugural FallMania championship title.
Yeah, I mean, and what's funny is It's David is probably, he knows this. He just saw Angry Pug win the first crown and end up losing his bracket, you know? So he knows that he can't let up off the gas right now. He knows he's got to keep going.
Well, here we go on to the next one right now. Everybody's still alive, looking good. Our guy Deezus sitting at about 140 on the heart rate. That's been going up and down. His most calm was on rollout, Pooh. I don't know if you saw that one, but that was his most calm. And now we go to Jinx.
Actually, this could
one
be
we just talked about. This is a controversial one you said before, Pooh.
It would still be
some
good.
people
Yeah,
love it, some
you know
people
what?
hate it.
I think it, and this is one because it's basically a coin flip. It feels like this one always comes down to the last person. This is a good squad here. I'm interested to see if Velhart is going to try. There is a little bit of an out of bounds trick you can do here, so I'm going to be interested to see if Velhart or anyone is going to try it, or if they're just going to really kind of concentrate to get this win right now. If I'm It's David, I'd definitely try it because, like, you know, what do you got to lose right now if you're It's David?
Now let's talk about play styles here. So on Jinx,
there he goes. Velhart's going for it.
Oh, he tried.
He's going for it. So basically, you can use that ball to actually hit you high enough on to the hidden wall, and if you can see, like, that little left wall he's going for over there.
Yeah.
And you can actually just sit there and win forever. So if you've ever played a Jinx where you just could not find that last player,
here it is.
Chances are that's where they're at. Yeah,
gotta get through these two. He's going for the hit again.
Oh, I love it.
Nice little punt right there, a little 30-yard punt to get him away, but unable to get up on top of that. It's a 9-11 situation. Yellow team is at the disadvantage. Our squad here on the blue looking good, but as Pooh said, this is going to come down to like the final two people. It could change.
Yeah, it always does. It always does.
Velhart finally going to get jinxed right there. But on the flip side, you have the Deezus still alive, still rocking. And 4-3 now. We're getting right down to the end here. And they're qualified.
You know what? I like to see that. I really did not want to see the show end on a jinx. That would have been extremely disappointing for all our competitors and, of course, all our viewers. That is one of my big fears, is just the jinx losing a team game. But that's, you know what? That's Fall Guys, and that's how it goes sometimes. So it was totally a situation that could have had. I really wish Velhart would have got that OOB move. That would have been lit.
20 people left right now. We could see a tiptoe, maybe a 10-on-10 fall ball. Looks like we're gonna go into solo tail tag right now, folks.
This is the first time we've seen this game tonight, and ladies and gentlemen, if there is a game that you can instantly end your players, your opponent's hopes, is this one right here. It's going to be interesting to see how these players play this. Are they going to go aggressive right off the bat, going for each other, or are they going to try and kind of avoid each other and let each other be safe? If it's me, and you see it right here, Deez is going right for Velhart.
Yeah,
going right for Velhart. He's like, not do I just get a tail? I mean, that's a double win. You know what I mean? You get your opponent's tail. That is a double victory right there. Not only are you advancing, but they are not.
He gets grabbed right there.
And he gets it right there, ladies and gentlemen. And he's going to take off.
Heart rate goes up a little bit, goes down, but now it's going back up. He's got to get back. He does get it.
Beautiful dive grab right there.
That's important.
And able to get out. Meanwhile, gets snagged by that egghead.
It's going back and forth for everybody.
Tail back.
60 seconds on the clock.
Oh, this has got to be a very long minute here, where you feel like $5,000 could come down to whether or not you have a tail stuck in your butt.
Very well put right there. And that is the truth here. Of course, like Pooh talked about, right? Who will be the one to take a look at those arrows above their team member's head and say, hey, can I go out and ruin this guy's chances? Everybody currently that I'm looking at has a tail on our screen.
Oh, Deoxys just lost one.
Just lost his, so he's got 20 seconds. This is the moment. He's going to collide, and he's going to steal one, but he's back in it. So it looks like everybody's still locked in with their tails right now.
He is in a rough spot. Velhart looks pretty safe. I got to say, oh, hey, it's David just got his take with 4 seconds left. Ladies and gentlemen, he does not have a crown right now.
He's out.
He is eliminated. And our current leader, oh, hey, it's David, goes down on the solo tail.
That duck, dude. Oh my
Opening
God.
the door for all our players right
That
now.
duck
Wow.
had all of
Yep,
the
that is called
freaking
leaving
range
the
on
door
me,
open
dude.
is
He had
right.
all of
Now the
range on
three.
me.
We look at the three right now and say who's going to walk away with this crown. 10 people left, and you couldn't have asked for a better solo tail tag right there as one of the four get eliminated. And we're going to go to fall ball to get this even better odds for one of these three guys to get a crown right now.
Yeah, this is exactly what they wanted to see. You don't want to see a 15-person hex in this tournament. You want an extra fall ball. You know what I mean? You want this because you want to cut half of these players out. You're probably feeling pretty confident right now. All these no one's throwing this game. You know what I mean? You've got a squad right now.
Yeah.
You got Velhart and goalie. Ain't nobody scoring on him. So you're feeling pretty good. I'm gonna laugh really hard if they somehow lose this.
You got a 5v5
Oh,
fall
as I
ball.
say that, they give up a goal right away.
That's one.
Yeah, they give up a goal right away as I say that. So
Big
knows,
header in the middle though to tie it up. Yep, immediately.
Yeah, they get it back.
One.
You're gonna see some teamwork go on right here. Velhart's gonna start grabbing the other squad to avoid them getting that middle hit. And as quickly as they were down, they're now up 3-1. So I think they're gonna end up being okay. But this is definitely gonna come down to another sweaty final.
Yep.
You got to think these players have been, every time you see it, every time there's a hexagon, all four players get excited. In this situation 3, I mean, how long can they keep doing that? How long do you get excited about hexagon before you think like, man, I want to fall mountain? You know what I mean? Like maybe my best bet is fall mountain. So.
Well, the interesting one here is it's only 5-on-5, and these are the fun hexes where you have a lot of real estate to work with. The game kind of slows down from what we've seen with 14. 5 people also could take us to Royal Fumble, and we could see even more tail shenanigans going on like we saw before. So these final 3 players are adding it up in their heads with the final minute here going, what am I going to get and what are my odds of beating these other 2 right now?
You know, Royal Fumble is generally probably everyone's least favorite game, but I got to say in this tournament, it is super exciting, actually.
Yeah, this is what you want. And more kudos going to these 3 instead of, oh, it's David, right? Like, check this out. If they score 10, like you said, get a little extra kudos bump right now, get a chance to get a crown. This is what you wanted in this big kudo race.
Yeah, they definitely, all of them are looking to get these 10 goals because 10 goals is a gold medal in fall ball. So they want to get these 10 goals. In fact, if I was Velhart, I would let this goal go in right there so I could get another middle hit.
Yeah, it's very interesting. 30 seconds, and they're kind of playing, I wouldn't call it lackadaisical, but a little bit calmer than how they started. And that's going to be a big shot from half court. That will go in. One more will make it 10. So there's your gold medal.
That is actually a huge gold medal. That is going to be a big disappointment to Oh Hey It's David right there to see them get a gold medal. If any of these players get a crown, that's going to drop Oh Hey It's David to 2nd place now.
Yeah, exactly. And that's going to leave the door open. Here comes the football. We've seen that. Still no golden egg yet, but with only 5 seconds left, we're going to put the nail in the coffin and head on down to our next finale here.
We got him hugging midfield right there, you know?
A fall mountain, because I would
now.
Okay, you hear Velhart. He wants a fall mountain right there. You just heard it. Everyone, they've had a lot of hexes. He wants a fall mountain. So is he going to get his wish with a 5-man fall mountain? I tell you right now, I kind of want to see a 5-man fall mountain as well.
I want to see it, Pooh, because we haven't seen a fall mountain with multiple competitors in it. We just saw one with Wavy all by himself. Didn't have to work hard for that one. This one is now like 3 people. Make it 5 with the 2 NPCs, and we are racing up.
Here we go, baby.
Racing up the mountain. Let's see what they're going to do. Right or left, Pooh, will be the question. Are you going right or are you going left?
You know what? I know Velhart. He loves to start right and go left, actually. Velhart is a huge start right and go left. A lot of people, most I would say start right and hang right because you get that easy hammers thing. But Velhart actually likes to start right and go left because he doesn't want to mess with what everyone else is messing with. He'd rather risk his gamble on an RNG. I'm very curious to see, especially with him in the lead right now, is he going to stick to that? You have Deezus right behind him, Nobody getting hit by balls. No, he's going to go right. Both of these players are going to go right. Deezus is right behind him, and it's going to be interesting to see when the grab is going to happen.
Exactly.
You know the grab's coming. Is the grab going to happen? Both players get ragdolled. Deezus is going to go ahead. Oh my gosh, he gets a great cycle. He gets a wonderful cycle.
Yes.
He gets it, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, the last hammer costing
I was gonna risk it on the upswing before I ever.
Wow. Well, look at the Deezus right there. Big grab, 165 on the heart rate. And it came down to that final hammer swing to just push him about 2 steps ahead right there.
Right? I mean, they both got hit by the hammer in the same spot, but for some reason, Deezus just got that extra ragdoll. That's how Fall Guys goes sometimes. He got the good cycle, and it was a close good cycle, too. That was not an easy good cycle. I thought for a second he might hold the brakes on it. Was just slightly far enough from Velhart to avoid the grab.
Yep.
And that's all it comes down to. One hammer right there. I mean, Velhart was in the lead the whole way, and it was just one hammer just cost him.
Exactly. And as you heard, right, the Deezus said, I was going to go no matter what, right? Because he knew if this did the cycle, we're going to have a jump ball at the end between me and Velhart, and that's not what he wanted. So he had to go for it. Who talked about it before? If you have that sliver, you got to commit to greatness, and that's what the Deezus did. It puts him now tied with Oh Hey It's David with 1 crown apiece. So they're going to be our leaders going into this next one. But Oh Hey It's David missed out on some kudos. We still have the door open. Velhart's already got 2 crowns on the night. You know he can turn it around. And we've talked about it. Deoxys is a championship pedigree player. He can come out and play.
Yeah, I mean, he was right behind those 2 players right there. We've seen his hexagon play. Like, he is a stud. This is still anybody's game. Let's be real. This is still anybody's game in here. Let's go ahead and go to our bracket and see these scores right now and see where these players are standing. And we've got Oh Hey It's David with 1390. Deoxys Sucks and Velhart are both going to look to get a crown right here as they're sitting at 880 and 775. The Deezus, though, with a huge victory right there, jumping all the way from 300 to 1510 right there, ladies and gentlemen. He is going to feel pretty good about his chances right now. But, you know, anything can happen. We saw Oh Hey It's David get a crown, and then we saw him fail. Is Deezus going to fail that same fate? Is Velhart and Deoxys Sucks, are they going to be able to go ahead and get this crown and put themselves in a kudos off? A kudos?
It could happen. Now, I do want to take a look. Let's look at our kudos here right now. If you take a look at Deoxys Sucks and Velhart, right? 880, 775. We've seen about, if you don't get a crown, anywhere between 300 to 500. They're going to be very tight to try to get to, oh, hey, it's David. If he just gets kudos, he could lock in, but it will come down to a crown between these two if they want to get in the mix between the other two leaders right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Velhart and Deoxys Sucks are still in this, but they are going to have to get a crown. You know what? And this is going to be a situation where you're going to see team games actually probably play a huge important role in what these players decide to do in team games. They do have the option to just abstain from the team games. They will get ridiculed by chat. Chat, you are totally allowed to say that player sucks if they sit out the team game. We can admit that it's smart strategy, but let's be real. Ric Flair would never do it.
Never.
You know? So you gotta compete, you know?
Well, as we take a look, we see the Deezus is way out in front, no problem back there.
Yes.
When we go back to the team graphic, there's somebody in the mix here that is right in the middle. Of course, all these players are esports level pros. They'll catch up here in this final third. But you don't want to be in the mix with these final four, and that is going to be Deoxys Sucks. He's going to have to get a little more push just to ensure that everything is safe for him.
Yeah, you just heard him right there. He's not going to go for the golf shot. He's just going to go ahead and take it. Velhart, you know, hey, it's David right behind him. I don't think Velhart's going to be able to catch it. And then Deezus extending that lead, getting that gold medal. And those gold medals are worth a lot of kudos compared to the top 20%. That's going to be another big round for him right there. You know, each gold medal that he acquires is just solidifying that lead and is going to make him feel just that much safer.
Exactly. Every race, every game matters. Deoxys Sucks will get across, so all four competitors still alive in our final game of semifinals #1 over here on this left-hand side of the bracket. And you got to take a deep breath. You got to have that relaxation of saying, I'm in this. Let's see what we can do. Velhart has not changed this whole night, Poop Air, right? He is just sitting there. He's comfortable. He's relaxing. We've seen some people get emotional, have fun, laugh, and giggle. Not Velhart. He's locked in.
Yeah, Velhart is, you know what, that's how he is all the time. Like, Velhart is kind of a stoic man. Emotions don't really get to him, which can be an advantage in your way. You know, he stays calm all the time. On the other hand, you're seeing Deezus, and he's performing, and that heart rate is spiking for him. So maybe that adrenaline is that extra adrenaline is giving them maybe an edge coming into this, whereas Velhart's calmness might actually be hindering him at this point.
I want to perish.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. We've seen all four of these players kind of get iced out, as you said, as they've waited the other half of the bracket. We've had an hour of downtime. They've come back. We clearly see the Deezus is riding that high still right now. Oh, hey, it's David is locked in, but who truly cooled off in between these rounds? And we're looking at Velhart might have cooled off a little bit after a 2-round first round.
Yes, yeah. I mean, what do you? I think Velhart's going to be the first one to tell you that Fall Guys is going to be random. But I mean, this is just a situation where you're seeing, oh hey, it's David and the D's are playing out of their butts right now. They both came in with huge clutch wins. With that being said, Velhart's been right there on both of those games, so you definitely want to see him. And again, Deoxys Sucks. Like, I really love. I think his hexagon style kind of fits this tournament best. You know, his very calm, slow, methodic hexagon style. So I honestly, if we see another hexagon, I really look to see Deoxys Sucks maybe take this one out and sneak his way into the finals.
Yeah, let's find out what happens. Of course, we're here on the memorization game. All four of these players should make it through. There goes a couple NPCs in the background.
Dude, you never, I mean, I feel like all these players are paying deep attention here tonight to memory game, you know?
This is the best one when you're in the party chat with your friends and somebody's yelling, cherry, grape, orange, banana, apple. And you're like, are you okay over there? And he's like, no, I'm trying to lock in, you know? This is when these four players are doing that in the corner.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you look, they're not trying to fake anyone out like you normally would in your regular pub games. Like they're going right to it and they are standing there. I mean, this is also a situation too where I think all the, you know, everyone besides, oh hey, it's David, you're saying Deoxys Sucks and Velhart, they want as many rounds as they can get.
Yeah.
You know, they want to stack the kudos. They want as many gold medal opportunities as they can get right now. So you know, they're happy with match game. They're content with match game. They
34
love that.
qualified. We got a couple more games to go here, Pooh, as well. So these guys are going to get the kudos they want. This is what the audience, this is what we, the commentators, want right now, because it's going to be fun. And when I say that, guess what? We're going to cut this lobby real quick right now. We're going to cut it.
Yeah, the slime climb right here. I am interested to see starting position on Slime Climb is going to be so huge in this particular situation. Let's see where our 4 players start. We got Velhart and Deoxys in the back. We got Deezus in the front.
See ya, dude, he says. Can he get that shortcut?
No,
he does not. Uh-oh.
He hits the triangle and he is down.
He's
going to be in the thick of it. Doesn't get pushed off though into that first set of slime. He should be able to recover. Oh, hey, it's David is going to be close to the front. Velhart is joining him right there as well.
Everybody neck and neck now on this one.
They are
right next to each other.
Oh,
and they're going to get through
up.
the second platform piece. We're going to get onto the treadmills now. And Pooh you've told everybody out there, you're looking for that little inflatable donut push on the back of your bum right there. That can definitely get you moving.
Yeah, you actually, if you get that donut to push you upwards, not only do you get closer to that little shortcut you see everyone taking, you also, oh my gosh, that hammer jump right there by Deoxys and oh, hey, it's David. Together on a hammer. As you see, Deoxys actually gets hit trying to catch up to oh, hey, it's David. That's going to allow oh, hey, it's David to get the W. Big gold medal right there by oh, hey, it's David.
Velhart flies right past him, though. Wow.
That guy just ran straight through. That was crazy.
And,
I'm not gonna lie, that was crazy.
And all 4 of our players are going to advance. Top 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, our semifinal players right here. Oh, hey, it's David again. Getting that gold medal. Going to creep back up to Deezus just a little bit more. Try to close that gap to finish first in this particular round.
Yeah. And
it's going to be interesting to see how many qualify. Yeah, see how many end up qualifying. You got 4 sitting there, so we got at least 9 that are going to go over the finish line right now. As you see these 4 griefers just waiting for people.
Oh, will it be exciting, Twitch chat, to see if they start grabbing people? Let's see what they
waving?
do.
Yeah, no, they're just welcoming.
Hot dog is grabbing over here. No, he's in.
They're just waiting and welcoming here. So we're looking at a potential large man hexagon, which nobody wants to see, or a tiptoe coming up in our next round, because I think it's going to be odd numbers. I think we're going to have 17 in it, if I'm counting correctly. Oh, unless this duck goes down.
Okay, Mr. Duck, you better get across right now. No, the Candied Apple says, come a little bit closer. Let's have a discussion here. And 3 players still out there.
They might. They almost had a Katniss Peta situation right there. They were ready to go. Yeah. I think we're looking at a tiptoe right now.
Yeah, tiptoe is what the audience wants, right? This is the one that gets your blood pumping. This is the one where we're going to see if somebody makes a mistake or is everybody right there. We saw Velhart with an incredible tiptoe in that first round that he had. Like you said, right? He's counting those back blocks you taught us. And this guy is the one to watch for a tiptoe. And we get tiptoe. Here we go.
Yep. Yeah, if you're going to look at Velhart, actually, he's going to just kind of hang back. And his focus is all on those 3 blocks right before the finish line. And you basically just go down the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10 blocks. There's 10 rows down here. And if you see one of the first 3 shake, you know that's not the way to go. So if you look right up, see he's looking. You hear him counting.
Yep.
Slippy boy.
He's looking right there. We do have the Deezus just jumping, just running it. And he's doing his best.
I like Deoxys coming in with the ragdoll.
Now let's see where he's got here. He's counting them up like GrandPooBear said.
Nope, I'm dead.
Not 2, not 1. Oh, wow.
That's a big move right there. Velhart.
That's huge.
Only 10 can qualify. Everybody's being
and they find it. Velhart might not get in. Oh, hey, it's David's in.
Let's go.
Velhart's going to be very close here.
He missed it.
He missed it?
I think he missed it.
Ladies and gentlemen, our top score of round 1, Velhart. He had 2 crowns, but that is going to end his night tonight. One of the favorites coming in here tonight, considered by many to be the best Fall Guys player in the world, goes down in our semifinal round. He is eliminated. It comes down now to oh, hey, it's David, the Deezus. Deoxys sucks. On Jump Showdown. Now, this is a very interesting situation because you're looking at a potential right here for oh, hey, it's David or the Deezus to grief Deoxys. They could go and grab Deoxys, hold on to him. If they both fall, they win. That's fine. What they're looking at right now is to make sure Deoxys doesn't win. Doesn't matter if they win. They just need Deoxys to lose. It's going to be interesting to see if they know that, if they're aware of this, if they're going to get aggressive at all, or if they're just going to play it out for the win.
You read my mind, Pooh, is right. When we look at this score, we look at the kudos right now. You have to turn your attention and say, hey, this is the only competition we have. We're both punched our ticket to this $5,000 finals, but nobody's going after him quite yet. Maybe it hasn't set in. Deoxys sucks, still locked in. He's on the positive side over here with 3 instead of 2. And all 3 of these guys are going to go for the win then. Nobody's going to grief each other yet.
Yeah, it's very, very interesting. I don't know if they're going to wait. I don't know if they're just being calm. They want to see how it goes down, waiting for it to get a little bit faster. Because again, if someone gets hit right now, there's a good chance they're not going to go off. With that being said,
almost
they're all on the one platform. Some people are going to try and make a move. Deoxys is the first one to make a move. I like it. I like it right there. Oh, hey, it's David also goes over. Oh, and all these players are back. Everyone made it. Wow.
Everyone made it. We still have about 8 people just stuck on this jump showdown right now. A lot of bodies here to look at. We're going to ride around with Oh, hey, it's David to get the best picture view for all of you viewers out there. And you can take a look. There's our 3 finalists right here in the semifinals. Locked in, but the one, the only, Deoxys Sucks has to get a win here. He's the one we're watching. He has to
get this crown. That white bean right there, that is the one that you need to focus on right here. Oh, hey, it's David, opting not to grief. I believe we just saw, I believe,
Jesus is still in. No, all 3 are still in. Yeah, see him over in the corner with the workout attire.
Oh, yeah, I see him now. Sorry, I see him, yeah.
Yeah, this is going to get interesting now, right? There's only 2 platforms that can stay.
Oh, there he goes, and he grabs it, and Deoxys Sucks goes down. So does Jesus. That is going to solidify it. Oh, hey, it's David and Jesus are going to be your semifinal champions. You know what? It was a dirty play, but it was the right one right there by Jesus. It was the right play.
That was the move. Oh, hey, it's David is just going to ride this one out. We're going to play, you know, just to do the farewell tour here before the finals. But, man, what a big play there.
You know what? He wants to get these 2 crowns. He wants to have the confidence. He wants to see it. I think that was a smart play by Jesus. I mean, it is risky, you know what I mean? If you go down and they don't, you know, you're in a bad situation, but it's okay. It's okay. Oh, hey, it's David is going to advance. And Jesus is going to advance. That was a very smart play by Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus heart rate 160, so you know he wanted to make a big play right there. As his heart is pumping.
And you got, if your Deoxys Sucks, you gotta be disappointed in the way that played out. You know what I mean? That was a pretty tough situation he was in. He was gonna have to hold off 2 people trying to grief him, and under this format, I mean, that's all legal. You know what I mean? We're not just legal. We encourage you to grief each other. We want you guys to knock each other off the platforms. It was a smart play by Jesus. Him and Oh, hey, it's David are punching their way to the finals. They are 2 of our finalists here. Let's go to the bracket after we add this all up.
Wow.
And see how it's going to play out. Wow.
Our semifinal favorite over on this left-hand side, which was Velhart, who played phenomenal in round 1, not even in there, unfortunately. So we're just going to...
Yeah, no, sorry. We're getting these scores all tallied up here. Sorry. No, you're totally right, though. It was surprising, and it's not as if Velhart played bad. He made the play for the tiptoe. You could see he wanted that gold medal on the tiptoe. He thought it was one. He didn't see it move yet. I hadn't seen it move yet. He made a play and it backfired on him. It simply just backfired on him. Tiptoe, rollout, single tail. We've talked about this. Those are games that are maybe not so liked in the general community, but here in this tournament format, those are huge, important, dangerous games. And you just saw Tiptoe, which is Velhart's favorite game, come to bite him in the butt.
Yeah, let's talk about Deoxys as well. Played well in round 1, really was right there, right? We go to Jump Showdown with 3 finalists in this. He's the only one without a crown. He needs the kudos, needs that extra crown bonus. And unfortunately, the Jesus heard your advice, right? He got grabby. He said, hey, if I get this guy out of here, we're going to go on. And Deoxys, a championship pedigree player, just not his night tonight.
Yeah, I mean, and again, we talked about it. He came from the PS4. He was the first one to win a crown tonight. He came from the PS4 player, played with all these PC players. Really wanted to show that the player base on PS4 is just as good, if not better than PC. I don't think anyone is going to doubt that he proved that tonight. Like
exactly.
He came in, he showed up, he played, and let's be real. If it's a hexagon or a fall mountain, he's got a much better chance. The Jump Showdown was a little bit bad RNG for him in that final for that final third one.
Yeah, exactly. That's the one where people could grief on you right there. And he, you know, unfortunately drew the short straw there. Let's look at our 2 guaranteed finalists. In our mind, of course, we're counting up kudos right now. But what me and Pooh believe to be the lock-in favorites right here, it's going to be Oh, hey, it's David. Unofficial. Oh, hey, it's David and the Deezus. What'd you think about their performances here in the semifinals?
I mean, they both just played not perfect, but good enough. I mean, you saw Oh Hey It's David come out right out of the bat with those 4 golds in the W. And it was an 1100 crown. That was 1100 kudos win. It was huge, but then you saw him come back and lose with 2 games left. It was tremendously bad for him. You know what I mean? That opened the door for every other player. Meanwhile, Jesus came in and got a huge hexagon victory, or sorry, huge Fall Mountain victory. It was dangerous. It was, this close to not grabbing the crown right there. So to see both of those players, keep his nerves in check, and then Oh Hey It's David be able to move past that, which you're going to have to do because this is 7-game finals that are coming up. There probably is going to be one you're not going to qualify in. How you handle that non-qualify and how you move past it is going to determine how you perform in these finals.
Yeah, and let's look forward to the finals. Just focusing on these 2 right now, as we've said before, you have to have a crown to get that 5,000 if you have the most kudos here. Both of these players now have a crown in their back pocket. They don't have to worry about that, but of course, it's giving you the biggest bonus. You have 7 games. You got to find a way, Pooh, to get 2, 3, 4 crowns here to really separate yourself from your opponents?
I mean, who knows how many crowns it's going to take? I mean, all we know is these finals are going to be stacked and these games are going to be sweaty going into it. So who knows how many crowns it's actually going to end up taking, but it's going to be wild here. I'm really excited though for this other semifinal matchup. Woo! Maybe if we can bring up the bracket now. Deforestation 2 coming up, and this other semifinal bracket.
Exactly, my favorite player coming up, Twitch chat.
Yeah, again, we're still tallying these scores, but we think Oh Hey It's David and Jesus are pretty freely locked in. But we got Wavy, Distortion 2, Andy, and Dragon Feeney. 3 of these players already hold crowns. Distortion 2 is going to look to try and get a crown in here so he can make himself eligible for that final $5,000 Grand Championship. Again, one of the best speedrunners in the world. World record on Whirligig, the fastest I've seen out there. Favorite costume, the hot dog. This man knows how to win crowns. You know what I mean? He's got close to 200 wins, I believe, at this point. He knows how to win crowns. It's going to be interesting to see how he stacks up against a very aggressive Andy and a very aggressive Wavy, but a very kind of passive Dragon Feeney in this next round.
Exactly. She's letting the game come to her. Right now, he needs to make the game come to him, right? You're going up against Wavy, who we have the player profile on right now, but he's the only one without a crown. He snuck through.
No, Wavy
in
has
round
a crown.
number 1.
Distortion.
No,
your boy Distortion doesn't have a
I'm
crown.
still talking about Distortion. Yeah.
Okay.
He snuck through in round number 1. Now he looks at his opponents and goes, I have to get a crown. I have to get through this right now to get into the finals. Distortion, a big matchup right now against these other 3. Andy snuck by as well, right? Andy got the win, the final game of his round 1 to sneak past Angry Pug right there. So Andy's got a lot riding on his pressure-wise as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you see all these players right here. I mean, you're seeing the different play styles. You're seeing the different favorite games. It's just going to be a very interesting semifinals here between these 4. You got 2 world-class speedrunners. You got a Mario Maker Kaizo player, and you got Wavy, who plays every game under the sun. You know, plays every game under the sun, and he does them all very, very well. Wavy is a gamer too. All 4 of these players, very good at many different games, very good at improvising. It's going to be amazing. And as you see, we do get the confirmation, Oh Hey It's David and the Jesus will be playing in the grand finals. Both of them eligible with a crown. Again, these grand finals are coming up tonight. There are going to be 7 sweaty games coming up. We still got a lot of show left, baby.
A lot of show.
We've got a lot of show left, baby.
A fantastic time at FallMania by GrandPooBear. The whole team over on the production staff putting together a great one here. Yeah, if you're not having a fun afternoon and evening, what are you doing? We're playing Fall Guys over here.
Right. And we gotta give a shout out. If everyone could please PogChamp and chat for our production crew right now, who are absolutely killing it, who've worked so hard on this, and this all kind of came together in a week. We did all this in a week, which is kind of crazy. So just thank you everyone in production, Carlos and team. You guys are absolutely slaying it, and I know you can hear me say that. Just thank y'all for the tender love and care you guys are giving this amazing Fall Guys esports event right now. Let's get to this other semifinal matchup. Let's get these games started, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, and we did see, look at the bracket like you brought up, Pooh, right? We can now make it official that Oh Hey It's David and the Deezus have made it through. So these 4 players, 2 of them are coming out to go up against them in the finals. $5,000 on the line. Fall Guys, FallMania locked in right now in this beautiful evening. Let's have some fun.
Whew, you see Andy going with the gold tutu. I think he actually changed up his outfit Distortion also going with the Gordon Freeman, changed up his outfit. You don't see a lot of the Gordon Freemans out there, actually. It's kind of a unique outfit in that it's the only one with like a human face. You know what I mean?
And you know, that's a pre-order one. That's a tough one to get because it's a pre-order one. So you know, not many people are rocking that right now.
Yeah. One thing, and also I want to mention a little lore thing. They actually just confirmed that the faceplates on the beans are masks. So we don't actually know what the beans' faces look like. This Gordon Freeman is obviously a mask too. Very creepy when you think about it that way.
Wavy going to start up on the front right-hand side. He's going to be able to get himself a little bit of space. Some great jumps on that downhill decline. Like GrandPooBear said, to get that speed. He's going to let this yeet him right now. And unfortunately, doesn't get the big bounce that he wanted. Andy is getting tied up in the whirligig. He's going to get out of that one, thankfully.
Yeah, what Wavy was actually trying to do there was he was trying to initiate an out-of-bounds trick that actually, once you fall, you go up over those fake walls right there, and then you get out of bounds, and it brings you to the checkpoint right in front of this last whirligig right here. It hasn't been seen yet in this tournament. I have seen Wavy do it, though, on his own. He actually asked me if it was legal before the tournament, and I laughed at him. I was like, hell yeah, it's legal. I totally want to see it.
Perfectly legal.
Please do
right
that.
Now. Well,
Please
we do have
that.
Distortion up in the front right now alongside Wavy. Those two are going to cross with no issue. Nice gold medal, though, to get those kudos here. Remember, 3 rounds right now, semifinals. Only 2 are making their way through, so every kudos going to count here.
Yeah. Almost. This is going to be amazing. Dragon Feeny got knocked off, and that's actually going to hurt her because she's going to finish in the top 50, not top 20% here.
She does make it through. That's all that matters right now. You just got to be thankful you made it through. You have a chance again. But like Pooh said, you got to pick yourself back up now and say, hey, I need these kudos now for this next game mode.
Need them kudos. We're going to drop it down to 35 next. So we could be looking at another slime climb here, ladies and gentlemen.
We've been having a lot of fun with slime climb tonight.
A lot of slime climbs tonight. You know, it's been interesting, though, because none of these players have gotten really aggressive against each other in the slime climb. So I'm looking to see it. I really want to see some of these players get grabby.
You see what I did there? That's turn.
Looks like we're waiting on 4 more people. Everybody's through. Here comes 1 more to make it 34. Looks like the Cow Prince not going to make it. It's going to be Wolf and the Pink Bean competing right here, and I think the pink one's going to make it through. He does.
I think the pink one got through.
Okay,
we're going to end the round right here, right now, heading into our next one. Still game number 1 of 3 in the semifinals. A lot of game to be played. And like Pooh said, we got a sweaty finals coming up for $5,000 with 7 games to be played. That's going to be a long finale here.
Oh yeah, that absolutely. You see Dragon Feeny just absolutely smiling. I love how happy she is to be in the semifinal crew right now. It's just making me happy, you know, to see her.
I love it. Well, we're gonna go to perfect match. So a lot of kudos are gonna be added into this pot right now because not many people are gonna be eliminated. We're gonna go to another match after this. So no slime climb to thin it out to a possible finale here.
You think we're going to see any aggressiveness here in this perfect match? I know Andy is definitely someone that enjoys pushing people off in a perfect match game. I'm interested to see if he's going to do any of that sort. As you see, immediately he gets grabbed, but he kind of went right after Wavy, if you kind of noticed.
He looked right at him for a moment, but I think the pineapple threw him off his game there, and he had to reality check himself. I think everybody's going to stay calm here, especially in game number 1.
It's kind of interesting. You see all the players specifically not going next to each other, actually. And I have to feel like that's on purpose. None of these players are wanting to gamble yet. They think this is game 1. You know, let's not risk anything. Let's just be calm. But yeah, all of them kind of staying in their own space, their own area, literally not even moving right now, just quietly focusing on the fruit.
Yeah. And since we have a moment to catch our breath, Pooh, let's talk about season 2 of Fall Guys, something we haven't touched on yet. Of course, revealed earlier today. A lot of fun medieval knights, dragons, and mages going to be showing off on the costume stuff. What'd you think of that reveal?
Oh, I love the season 2 reveal. I think the thing that I got most excited about was the one race where it looked like you push blocks over.
Yes.
Because I think that's going to be a hugely random race and is going to come down to some really crazy, capable of some crazy strats and also like a lot of RNG finishes. So that one right off the bat looked good. They showed some drawings of some other maps that looked super awesome. The new Hoopsie Daisy map looked like absolutely like I loved how it was one big area instead of two separate areas. I thought that new Hoopsie Daisy map just looked off the chain fun. I like that they're getting away from the pink goo theme as well. Yeah, season 2 looks like it's gonna be really, really fun.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm super excited about it.
Gonna bring you some new costumes, some new maps, and that team is working really hard. They've created such an incredible game that has taken the world by storm here as we end our summer and head into fall. And man, season 2 is going to be a whole lot of fun. If you like that medieval theme, you're going to love these costumes. I got to say, that golden dragon looks good, but you heard it in the background. My boy Pooh Bear is excited for another rollout matchup right now.
I'm excited for rollout. I mean, this is, if you're going to make a move, this is the game to make a move on. It's going to be interesting to see if any of our players do want to get sweaty, though, and get, you know, start grabbing each other. Try to put one of these people in the pink goo. It pretty much, you know, it hampers your opponents. As you see Andy right here. He's
creeping up behind you.
Yeah.
Two
he's
of them
behind.
over here. That's
Look,
Feeny
he's got Wavy and Dragon
Wavy.
Feeny. They look at each other. They all emote at each other. But Andy, as you see, just getting behind Wavy, opts not to grab him, though. It was probably a bit too far away.
I saw an arrow go to the right.
We'll see, but everybody looks calm right now. Dragon Fiend and Wavy still hanging out to each other right now, so they're just going to use their two little pylon technique that I like to do. Distortion's moving around the whole map. So is Andy, but man, everybody's staying calm again, Pooh.
I'm a little surprised and also a little disappointed in this. But I think all these players, you know, I think the focus is to move on. I'm really hoping in the finals that players get a lot more aggressive with each other as the games are longer. The points are more important. There's a lot more opportunity to come back. Because right now, I think these players are playing, you know, honestly, in my opinion, maybe a bit too timid here in game one. I mean, you know, Distortion's got a couple gold medals. Why not try and make a shot at him right here? He's getting pretty close to these edges. Yeah. To the point where you might be able to take out that Gordon Freeman. As you see, right as I say that,
right
Wavy
next
is
to Wavy.
lining him up. Wavy is no, Wavy opts to not go for him.
Only 6 more people needed. Make that 5 now. So they're really going to just buy this out. We're waiting on 4 now. I think all 4 don't want to be the aggressor. They just want to get out. Because remember, this is game number 1. Like you said, Pooh, yes, it would be smart to do because you're playing with house money and time. But you'll put a big target on your back for the next 2 games if you're that one.
Yeah, very interesting to see. When Wavy keeps, he looks like he's thinking about it. Wavy keeps look like he's thinking about it, but is not opting not to pull the trigger on it. He keeps getting behind these players, and then bailing on it. I think Wavy might be the first one to break this, you know, friendly competition here. I think he's gonna be the one.
Feeny was giving the look at the end there, like, did he really just try to grab me right there? Better keep an eye on this guy here.
Yeah.
19 people. We're going to have another mini game before the finale, most likely here. So some more kudos going in the bank pot right now. We've seen some players take some golds. We've seen some players middle of the pack. And we're going to Jump Club again.
I'm not going to grief, man, but I'm afraid to get griefed.
Did you just hear that? I'm not gonna grief, man, but I'm afraid to get grief. Yeah, he's like I wasn't gonna push anyone in, but I definitely wasn't letting anyone go behind me. You know what I mean? Like he was not trying to go down. So it's kind of interesting though. I mean, I personally think this is an aggressive format. I think it does reward aggressive play. You know what I mean? There's 2 ways to win. You can win crowns and get a lot of kudos, or you can just, you know, knock your opponents in the goo and make sure they don't get any kudos. You know, so. I don't know. I think when you have an opportunity in rollout, I think you got to take it.
Wavy's going to be moving with the bar right now. Green bar going to be catching up to him. Dragon Feeny looking to get over. It's all about the camera angle as well, Pooh. We should definitely touch on that, of course. The camera angle is going to be the one to help you look over and below these pylons to make sure that you're not going to get your feet swept out from underneath you.
Yeah, camera angle on both this and Jump Showdown are just wildly important right there. That was a little awkward when the Fiend let go down. I'm surprised she did that.
Fiend's
gonna get grabbed by an
griefed.
NPC, and that's gonna take Dragon Feeny out, ladies and gentlemen. She got
Absolutely
grabbed by
stunned.
an NPC, and she is down. The randomness of the game could have just cost her opportunity at $5,000. You can see the disappointment in her face right now.
That banana water came out of nowhere, man. Just put the hands on her, and she unfortunately could not get out of the way of that green bar fast enough. Now we're gonna be left with just our 3 as everybody qualifies here.
Yeah, you got to think that she is going to, you know, she's going to enjoy a nice cold Red Bull and never drink banana water ever. again.
Exactly. That's on the list now, is right.
Yeah,
She
that
made
is on the list.
11. This would be
You know,
a big
luckily it looks like they're going to go to a final, so it's not going to cost her a ton of kudos if none of these players get this crown, but 11
I think they
players,
finally
probably
fixed
going to
the
be a
bug where you were still
hexagon. You know, these
unequal
3
teams.
quality players right here, it's...
Ball
Oh,
Mountain.
this is good for Dragon Feeney. This is good for Dragon Feeney.
This is
Ball
it.
Mountain is
front row.
probably the most random of the
Let's
games.
go.
All these players, you know, their starting position is going to matter. Dragon Feeney's looking for none of these players to get crowns right now. Oh, you got Distortion in the
back.
second row.
Yep. You got
Meanwhile,
Wavy in the perfect front middle right there. Andy moving over from left to right now. Distortion gets lost in the middle, but he is still right there in the pack. They're all going to go up on the right-hand side.
Oh,
a big
Distortion
yeet right there. As
Distortion takes a huge ball to the face. That's going to hurt him a lot. Meanwhile, you have got Andy going to the left side. He's going right to left. You have got
Wavy and Distortion on his right-hand side together now. Yeah, he made it way back.
They are neck and neck. Depending on what cycle this goes to, we're going to see a jump off right here.
This is going to be 50-50. You got Wavy on the right. You got Andy on the left.
Oh, they're both going to go. Wavy's got momentum.
Andy got it.
Well, no, that was Wavy, ladies and
got
gentlemen.
it. Wow.
Wavy got it. He came in with the momentum right there. Andy took the stop. Wavy didn't stop. He got the crown. He is your first semifinal game winner right there.
Wow.
Won that first show with a huge clutch play right there to get the crown over Andy. And you saw Andy reach there first, but he was just a little bit more hesitant, whereas Wavy just cruised right up that right side and got the crown, man.
Yeah, I think the timing worked out for Wavy right there, because you saw for Andy, I think Andy had to come to a complete stop as Wavy was still trying to catch up a couple steps behind and just was able to get that momentum in his favor. And we touched on the jump ball, right? That crown is going up and down. And if you don't get it on the right cycle, it's going to become 50-50. Wavy pulls out a great one there. Distortion was right behind. That was a great Fall Mountain. Unfortunately for Dragon Fiend, right? Now we got one crown here. Now she's really got to fight for these next 2 games.
Yeah, that's gonna really put Dragon Fiend. She's gonna be in a deep last place right now. One guy's got her crown. It puts her in a situation where she can't out kudo that one guy. You know what I mean? She's gonna have to get her crown if she wants to get there. You know, and at the same time, you got Distortion too, who's cranking out gold medals like it's nothing.
Yeah.
You got Andy out there who's cranking out top 20s and gold medals like it's nothing. You know what I mean? It's definitely gonna be hard for Feeney to make that comeback. But again, one hexagon, one royal fumble is all it's going to take for her to get right back in it. With that being said, Wavy is got to be riding high.
Yeah.
You know, he's got to be feeling really, really good about his chances. It's going to be interesting to see how he plays out the rest of these 2 shows.
Yeah, this is the moment now where Wavy takes a deep breath, and we've seen him, like you said, one stream on the Twitch competition there, right? Can he add another big competition here and get a crown? Well, guess what? You got the points. You got the chance to punch into the finals, but got to ensure that these 3, not 2 of them walk away with the crown, right? Only one of them can walk away with the crown in these next 2 games if you're Wavy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's get started. Let's go ahead and check out those scores right now. You got Wavy with the crown with a big 1,140 kudos at the moment. Coming now in second, Distortion with the 440 right on his tail. You got Andy with 405, and then Dragon Feeney again missing that final Fall Mountain, getting knocked off, getting griefed by an NPC.
Yeah. That's a huge miss right there. You notice the number so close. 200. That's wild that those kudos did not go her way, unfortunately. But we have 2 more games to go. We'll keep an eye on our 3 as Distortion gets a great yeet, and he's going to go right up in front again. And this is his map, GrandPooBear. We've seen him play very well on the races.
Yeah, he's been killing Whirly Gig. I mean, I talked about it too. I mean, it's one of the biggest Fall Guys Twitch clip right now is his Whirly Gig speedrun, and he's showing why it's one of his biggest Twitch clips, because he seems unbeatable at this particular race right now. I mean, he is miles ahead of the second place player at the moment.
We need to take a look as well as he's going to complete this. Distortion looked great on this. Dragon Fiend got caught in the half pipe right there and has an issue, so she's really got to play well in this middle pack area. Distortion will get the gold with the first place right there. Andy not too far behind him, and Wavy in the middle as well. Dragon Fiend was able to catch up and pass Wavy right now.
Yeah, Wavy struggling a little bit again in a kudos based format. You gotta finish high, so Wavy is gonna try and get in this top 20%, but it's gonna be close for him.
Top 50, I think.
I think he made it. I think he made it. I think he's gonna be okay.
Yeah,
I'm not a math major, chat. You help me out.
Appreciate it,
not a
dude.
kudo master right now with the numbers.
No,
but
no, I'm not a math major.
they look good right now. All 4 qualify. We do know Wavy's up right now. We know it's a tight race between Distortion and Andy. Dragon Fiend is very much alive in this. If you're a Dragon Fiend fan, she is in this right now. She has 2 games to play big. We've seen her win on Hex, right? You saw that joy. You saw that relief. She can do it again right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I don't think Dragon Feeney's out. I think she knows that too. I think she knows she's not out. I think she's just focused, like, get to the finals and let's roll the dice on the finals. You know, all 4 of these players are so good at this point. Everyone in this tournament is so good that it's you just kind of got to get to the finals now and roll those dice, because it doesn't seem, I don't think many NPCs are taking many more crowns in these lobbies, honestly.
Well, we're going to go to the match game once again, so we have a moment to take a deep breath. Does Wavy play out of pocket here and do something a little bit wild right now? He's playing with house money. Now's his chance, but we've also seen Wavy, like you said, last listening, he said, hey, I'm not going to grief anybody. I'm making sure nobody griefs me. But this would be wild to see him with this lead change up the game right now.
Yeah. I mean, right here, this is where I would like to see Dragon Feeney get a little bit aggressive. And I know it's not her play style, but when you're down right here in this situation, if you could get Andy or Distortion off, you can easily catch them and pass them with one more round here. And so I think it's fun. I think it's what you want to do. And you see she grabbed Distortion right there, but then Opsa let him go. I don't know. I think you go ahead and try and make that push. I don't think there's really a downfall for you to do it, honestly. And you see Distortion actually going right next to Feeney. He might be thinking the same thing. They're lined up right next to each other right now. This is kind of interesting to watch.
They're playing mind games with each other.
Wavy getting in there too.
We're gonna find out right now. Let's see what happens. We're looking for it. Is there a grab right there? No, they're going to be locked in on the platform. No issue. Hot Dog, see you later there, Hot Dog. You're going into the slime, and all 4 competitors still locked in for the final round of the memory game.
Yeah, all right. You hear her B-O-B.
C-O-B-G-W-A.
B-B-W-A. You hear, you know?
So she's calling it an apple. She's calling it an apple poo.
We do call it an apple on this one. But I think it's a mango in Fruit Shoot, man. It looks like a mango in Fruit Shoot. I will say this one does look like an apple, mostly because of the sticker right there, right? It's not too oblong. But in Fruit Shoot, it's more oblong, mango style, you know? Chat, what is it in a Fruit Shoot? Is it an apple or a mango?
Let us know.
Help me out, chat.
Let us know. Is it a pretzel stick or a fruit roll up as well? Let me know.
A pretzel, yeah. What is it? What is the pretzel stick? A log, a churro, a cinnamon stick? Some people say.
Look at the Twitch chat divided. There's a lot going on in that Twitch chat. Now you've awoken them here halfway through our broadcast.
Somebody said it's
right
a
now.
Mapple.
Mapple, I'll take that. Oh, we're going to Jump Club.
Right.
And
Jump Club,
you can see it on her face right now, Pooh. She goes, oh, not this one. Not this one.
Yeah, you can see, and if she had her heart rate monitor on, I would imagine it's going a little high for her right now, because she does not want to go down to Jump Club 2 times in a row. You don't want your night ended from getting grabbed in Jump Club. Generally an easy game for a platforming goddess as herself.
This is a really
We'll ride with her right now as we take a look. She's going to be running with the pylons. That's been her move all night long. You can see Distortion doing the same thing, and there's that pile up, right? When you start to run the opposite direction and people are running against the grain, you're going to bang into them eventually, and that can cause some chaos in a normal game mode for yourself. Wavy, no problems at all. Very calm, cool, collected. He's up in the front right now. There's Distortion. His face has not changed at all. This guy is a true competitor.
Yeah, focus. Again, he's our only semifinalist without a crown so far. So winning for him doesn't just mean a possible trip to the finals. I mean, it means he's actually eligible for the 5K were he to make it.
Yeah, this is big for him. And now's the moment, right? Because we know the finale, that's 7 games, but it's going to be the 4 best players here. And you don't want to go with that in the back of your mind thinking, I got to get a crown here. Now's the time to strike right here in the semifinals. And he's looking good. Only 8 people now eliminated. We're looking for 4 more. I'm looking across the map, and all 4 of our competitors here are locked in right now for game number 2. And there goes a couple.
Avoiding any crowd, avoiding any crowd right there.
Blink.
She played well.
You hear Distortion, he doesn't blink.
You probably just restart, I guess. Not really sure.
He doesn't blink. You know, I have that problem. I don't blink on Hexagon, ever. Like, I'll get done with Hexagon and my eyes are just watering, like, straight down. I had to put eye drops next to my desk just because I didn't blink at Hexagon so often.
I love that. Everybody plays different. Everybody having fun. And the incredible part is All of these guys and gals are awesome streamers and content creators. You can go check them out. And they're doing such a great job of balancing the competition here alongside having fun, right? Dragon Feeney's got a great attitude. He's Distortion's talking with his chat. It's a party. We're having a good time. And man, you got to give it to all of our competitors tonight for doing such a great job with the balance.
Yeah, they're absolutely killing it right now. You love to see it. Right here, this is a situation, this block party, it could get very interesting because it's a pretty big block party right now, 17 players. And as you see, a lot of players, a lot of the NPCs already grabbing.
Yep.
Already getting grabby. Depending on what that final piece of block party is, this could go really bad for a lot of these players. You see Wavy getting pushed out in that front area right there.
I was going to say, do you notice this?
I thought Wavy
ragdolled there. I thought Wavy ragdolled as well right there, Andy. I too thought that, but he is okay. It's going to be interesting to see what final pattern they get or if any of these players go for the glitch.
Yeah, looking really good right now. Wavy did just get grabbed in the corner by the pineapple who's griefing him right now. Able to get away from it. So all 4 competitors, no problem. We're going to get to the popsicle stick now where it's time to jump.
No, if we want any player getting griefed right now, it is the one who's got a crown already.
Yeah.
It's Wavy. Let's make it a little even. So, Chad, I have no Oh, and as he says that, he almost falls to that popsicle stick right there, but is able to come back.
He had 2
He's
bad
definitely trying the
popsicle
glitch.
stick jumps right now. Oh, he's
trying
the
glitch,
you think?
Okay. Yeah, he's trying the glitch. Yeah, but I think he's got a few more opportunities to it. I think he might bail on it. Yeah, he's going to bail on it right now.
Or maybe I tried
Yeah, see, I'm not trying it anymore. Yeah, he was trying it. He lied. He tried it. I definitely wanted to see it, and we got
this is the tough finale right here. This is the one where you could get banged into by an NPC and have a really bad time in the mix here. So,
and you see Andy going for Wavy right there. Yeah, Andy went to grab Wavy, and is he going to pay for that at all? No, he's going to be able to make it through.
All right, everybody makes it through. Only 6 eliminated right there, so still a high number right now.
You hear Wavy say, "I see you, Andy. I see you right there." He knew he was coming at him. You know, it's an interesting move. I think at some point you got to take an opportunity and get aggressive. You don't want to see anyone run away with it in the semifinals. But all these players again, they don't want to be eliminated. They want to give themselves a chance to get that crown and ultimately catch up, if not pass Wavy.
Yeah, this is your moment, right? You got to get this and. You know, maybe best opportunity, kick Wavy out of here, right? He's already got his crown. You 3 need it the most here, but everybody's been pretty calm, cool, collected. We're going to go to a big boy Hex once again. We've seen Fiend win on this one. Wavy's up right now. Distortion, we're looking for him to play big right now. We're looking at him to play big. Andy's looking for one.
Distortion, I think at this point, he wants to get the crown, not even for, you know, the 5K prize, but just to, like, establish himself. You know, as a dominant force here, and you see he quickly falls through the first 2 blocks really fast.
Yeah,
he's
him and
not
Andy
going to be happy about
there
that.
Goes Dragon Fiend. Yeah. She's going to kick down right now. So, and then they're all on the same level. So everybody's going to be on gold right now as we take a look. So a good evenly matched game, but 12 people running around on the hexagons is going to really make for an interesting finale here once we get down to the bottom rows.
Yeah, you see Distortion already going to gear 1, slowing down with the jumps. And he's kind of lucking into his own little space right here. Nobody's, for some reason, taking his space. That was an interesting move, though. I actually would have... Yeah, I would have went back to that blue that I already had that he jumped away from. That was a very, very strange move. I'm curious why he thought to do that way.
Ooh, gotta beat
he's going to try and cut this green guy off.
It does.
And he's going to...
Whoa,
my gosh! What a desync right there.
He's even questioning it to himself, saying, what just happened there? He's still alive, but he's bottom level.
He's alive, but every single player, no one's been eliminated, and every single player is on the blue. This is hectic. This is crazy. It is going to be hard to keep up with what's going on. Wavy grabs Distortion right there.
And he's isolated. He's locked.
Andy cuts Distortion off. That's going to do it for him. Dragon Feeney is eliminated. Andy is right there. Wavy
Nobody's
eliminated.
Getting the crown.
I was hoping nobody. The last 2.
Andy is eliminated. No, that is going to put a random NPC as our winner here, ladies and gentlemen.
You talked about it, right?
NPC is our
so
winner.
Now,
no
round.
All 3 of them are still neck and neck. Wow. Everybody's together right now. Nobody's separated from the pack. And that's what you get on a big boy hexagon, right?
There was
12 jelly beans on there. Mayhem ensues. Nobody walks away with the crown.
Yeah, and this is an interesting situation because we're looking right here. Distortion 2 could be in the lead for that number 2 spot based on kudos. Actually, very likely is going to be in the lead for number 2 kudos right now.
Yeah.
But without a crown heading into the finals. And at that point, he will only have 7 games to win a crown to be even eligible for the 5K prize. We're in a situation where Distortion 2 could go to the finals, have the most kudos, but end up losing because he didn't get a crown on the night.
How wild right now, but you got to feel good right now. Wavy is pretty much locked in my mind, right, Pooh? Like, he's got the win. He's had kudos to go neck and neck with them. These three are battling amongst themselves. Wavy is locked in, it looks like.
That non-win was just as good as a win for Wavy right there. Nobody getting a crown right there was just as good. That puts him in a situation where he's pretty much locked in this game 3. You're going to see Wavy in the finals as it stands right now, unless something just absolutely stunning happens here. But I don't foresee that happening. It's going to come down to these next 3 players. Andy and Distortion, I imagine, are going to be very, very close in kudos heading into this final round. Fiend needs the crown.
Yeah.
Like, Fiend's going to need the crown right here. And she's capable of getting it. She's capable of winning a big man hex, a big sweaty hex, just like we saw. So it's going to be interesting to see where that goes. That hex was insane, by the way. All 12 players were on the bottom level. I've never seen that before.
Oh, and then we saw Distortion straight up get linebacker tackled off the side of the map.
That
barely came back.
Wild.
That's going to be our clip of the night for sure, as he's battling random NPCs out of nowhere, folks.
Wish you had wings right there moment. You know what I mean? You got to get Distortion his Red Bull ASAP, because he's going to wish he had wings on that. Wavy, as we're looking right here at our semifinal standings right now, Wavy got 15-10 at the moment, again with that crown riding high. Distortion 2 going to be 70 points up on Andy, who has 8-10. And then in the back row is Dragon Feeney with 635 as they get started on a seesaw right here. And you look at right off the bat, Distortion started in the front, and he is flying in the front. You see right there, Andy used actually this cool little clip move. You can actually get the checkpoint, die, and then start way ahead of the pack.
Distortion just did that as well. Yep, he did that over on the next one.
Distortion just used it on the second one. So you're seeing both players aware of this, both players using it. A very smart move. It's actually like a small little time save right there, and definitely helps out. Distortion, it looks like he's going to walk his way into another gold medal. Andy is going to be right behind him, and Wavy fairly closely right behind them. And in between Wavy and Andy, Fiend. We got Dragon Fiend. So all 4 players having a very nice, calm. Andy, please give me a cross-court finish. Please give me a cross-court finish, Andy. Oh, Distortion emoting.
Gave him the emote.
Flopping
Let him
in
know.
the emote.
He's locked in right now.
Emote. Yeah, locked in, flopping in the emote. Really establishing how dominant he was in that seesaw match right there.
1 through 4, absolutely locked in here for our final game of the semifinals. 2 tickets have already been punched on the opposite side of the bracket. We're looking to get 2 more to move forward. $5,000 on the line for FallMania. And man, oh man, all 4 playing very well. And it's anybody's game out of these 3 except for Wavy right now.
Oh, chat's never gonna let this go. Desperation 2.
You know what, chat? I've been doing better, chat. Where's my love, chat? Give me some love on that. But we'll never forget. Never forget, chat. Never forget.
You do it one time. You know what? You build 1,000 bridges. The Twitch isn't gonna remember you as Mike the Bridge Builder. You know what I mean? You call Distortion Desolation one time, and that's it.
He was going through my mind. But we're looking good right now. 3 people left. Chat is energized. Chat, we want to hear from you. Keep it going. Keep getting loud. Remember, twitch.tv/GrandPooBear. We're having a fun time, a Fall Guys tournament, a competitive, friendly, and fun family game night right now with all of our best friends around the globe.
Competitive party night. Competitive party night, baby.
Love it.
Absolutely. We get this round 2 game going. There is going to be 39 players remaining as they go in round 2. Lots of options for games here. Not a team game because we have an odd number of players. Wait, actually, I guess I could go 13, 13, 13 and play a Hoarders now that I think about it.
See what they get right now. Not many team games tonight, though. We've had a pretty calm calm competitive game night right now with team game wise. Let's see if we get another slime climb. Would be a lot of fun. Everybody loves that one. Let's see what our players will get here. As we take a look at those scores again, Distortion, 880. Andy with 810. Dragon Feeney just had a bad round 1, puts you at 635. And now, right now, Pooh Bear, when we take a look at this, this is when the Dragon
did you see
Feeney,
Wavy?
Yeah, I saw it. It was beautiful.
Did you see Wavy right there?
Loved it.
Wavy thought. Yeah, Wavy knows what he can do right here.
Yeah.
Wavy knows he can lock it up. Lock that 1 seat up. He's look at that smirk.
He's gonna do something. Right.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go aggressive. He knows if he falls into side of that, he
He's
immediately
grabbing
goes
Andy.
for Andy.
He says, "Come
Immediately
over here,
goes
my
for
guy."
Andy. He's chasing him down. I mean, this is a situation
Oh,
where
they're
Wavy
pushing
could
on both
possibly.
of them.
Andy tried to push
There's three
distortion. We're
people.
seeing it right here.
Oh, Andy just.
There
And
goes
Andy goes down in the drink.
Oh
That's gonna
my.
end Andy's night.
If you're
That
Dragon
is gonna
Feeny,
end Andy's night.
you got to work with Wavy and get distortion out of here. You got to find a
Wow.
way right now.
If you're Feeney and you get distortion, you could literally lock yourself into a final right now. And the same thing, if you're distortion, you can get Feeney.
Uh-oh,
know?
Wavy's got Dragon Feeny in his eyes. This isn't good.
Oh, wow.
Dragon Feeny ragdolls a moment, but able to get out of there, goes back to blue. She is protected for a moment as Wavy's going to go the opposite way. He says, "Hey, distortion, what are you doing over here, my guy?"
Oh, I like this aggressiveness right there by all players right there. I want to see Feeney get in. I want to see Fiend. Fiend, if you take out distortion right now, this is your game. You're in the finals, Fiend. You got a crown. Like, go do it. Don't be safe right here. Be aggressive. End this.
Here comes,
right there he is.
Here
Right there he is.
comes
Both
all
these
three
players
of them
meeting.
together.
Yeah, and wait, Fiend's gonna avoid it. I really want to see Fiend get aggressive. Right
Only
here. There's
two
only
more
two
people
players
can be
left.
eliminated, is right. So
Yeah.
Wavy's got to act fast. It looks like Distortion's going to make it through along with Dragon Feeny. And I think all three are going to make their way out of here, and they do just that.
I have to wonder if that was a situation where Wavy was like, you know what? I play against Andy a lot. I know I don't want to see him in those finals. I know I want to get rid of him right now.
Yeah, now's you got the pick of the litter, right? If you're Wavy here, now you can make an impact because we're still going to play another game. We're not going to the finals here. Can you do something to these other two and take your pick on who you want to come with you right now?
Exactly. It's a very interesting situation because he can pick. Like, is he scared of distortion? Is he scared of Dragon Feeny? And literally, this is a game, right? You see him again. You see his excitement again. He might be able to pick who he plays finals with if he decides to grief them.
Sounds like he's thinking it over. I think he's going to calm down a little bit, but you should just continue to put your foot on the pedal and keep having some fun here. Let's do it for the people, but he's going to calm down right now and take a deep breath.
Yeah, does he want to make some enemies tonight? Is Distortion's chat going to hate and Snowbike Mike by the end of the night?
Man.
Like,
Put us on the list, chat.
What is Wavy
I need
going
Wavy
to do?
to join me on the list. I need to get some of this hate off of me immediately.
Yeah, you're rooting for it just for that. You know what I mean? They can have another bad guy to root for.
Try to play it out.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I mean, right here, you see
Him
Wavy
and Feeny right next to
Distortion
each
and
other.
Feeny right next to each other. Neither one of them opting to
she's
grab
the one
each
with the
other.
orange
Feeny's gonna
fish.
get out of the way.
The biggest one as well for Distortion here, if he gets Feeny out of this one, just by kudos alone, he'll
Oh
most
my
likely
God,
get,
and
oh
as
my
we
God,
say that-
he's going to punch the ticket most likely now. That's too bad for Feeny.
I feel bad. Feeny did not want to go out like that, but that is going to allow Distortion to punch his ticket. Now, with that being said, Wavy has even more incentive to win this crown right now in this match. Or if nothing else, prevent Distortion to win this crown. Because Distortion doesn't have a crown on the night. You need a crown on the night to win the finals. He is going to be the only player playing in the finals right now. 3 of our 4 players have crowns. Distortion 2 does not. He is going to be getting in these finals regardless. This is going to be a huge final matchup. I think we're going to go to fall ball first.
6v6 fall ball.
Oh, a tiptoe.
No, tiptoe. Here we go.
A tiptoe.
Okay.
Gotta give it up to
even-
Dragon. Let's give it up one more time too to Dragon Feeny, ladies and gentlemen.
it to
Everyone should
Dragon
go
Feeny.
Everyone should go give Dragon Feeny the most amount of love.
All right,
She played her
Wavy,
butt
my
off.
dude.
Yep.
And as you see, smiled the whole way through.
Thank
She's
you,
a force to be
thank you.
reckoned with.
You
I
know,
could see her coming back to FallMania and doing some damage.
Incredible personality, smiling positive the whole time. And that is what Fall Guys is all about. Just having fun with your friends and family. And Dragon Feeny encompassed that all night long here. Looks like Distortion is going to be locked in right now. Only 7 can go on. If you're Wavy, yep, you're going to push him off because I will tell you this, Andy was in 3rd, we'll call it, behind Distortion on kudos. But we could have a
Beautiful.
kudo count right now if he doesn't make it past this.
Yeah, that was a beautiful push off there by Wavy. And again, it's smart. He knows Distortion doesn't have a crown. Keep him from getting a crown. I mean, potentially he's only playing against 3 players in the finals then if Distortion can't get a crown, you know?
Let's see what happens here. 7 got to qualify. They're all waiting on Toucan Sam here to be the one. Will the flower pot go? No, Distortion, not afraid to take that first step. And this is what you see a lot here in Tiptoe as we bunch up together.
Distortion goes for it.
Not afraid.
I love it. I love it. That was a
That was
huge
good
move
find
to
on
Distortion
him.
too, because again, he needs to win this. He wants to win this. He does not want to go into this 7-game finals needing a crown. That's a lot of pressure, and it's a sweaty lobby. It's going to be a very difficult lobby to get crowns on at all. He wants to win this right now.
Shit.
You think
Also,
he's looking
Zaniki,
for Hexagon? You
thank
think he
for
wants
the
a Fall
tier
Mountain?
3 sub.
You think he wants a Jump Club
Thank you, man.
or Jump Showdown?
I think he wants a Fall Mountain. I think
Yeah.
he wants his opportunity to make his own trail. He's going to get an even better situation now with Fall Ball. We're going to reduce this
Do I
just to
not
4
participate?
people. And I think this is where Distortion wants it, right? He's played
Wavy.
6
You know what? I'm
games.
gonna
Tell Wavy
Need
to
a
play.
win.
Tell Wavy
Wa-
to play. Tell Wavy to play. Wavy,
Wavy's
don't
looking
throw
at
it.
the chat. He's
Play,
hanging
play,
out.
Wavy. Play.
What do I do, guys?
Play.
Everyone's gonna scold me if I don't. All right, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he's
We
gonna
are
make the
100% going
I'm
to
gonna help
scold
if
you.
I
Yes,
can. I'm not gonna play
100%.
goalie, though.
There you go, Waya. I thought, you
that's
know what
fair.
the move would be. Set
That's
down
fair.
the
He said he's
controller,
not
go
going to
play
play
the
goalie.
arcade
That's fair.
cabinet.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
fair.
there you
Not
go.
going to play goalie. We'll accept it. We'll accept it. You know, one way to
Bro,
prevent
I'm gonna be
bad
honorable.
sportsmanship is
I'm an
just
honorable guy.
public shame, ladies and gentlemen. Public shame right there.
And
The
goal
good
team,
karma.
though, keeping 2 out of the position right there to score.
this Flower's
We got 2
throwing,
minutes
dude.
left,
Are
a
you
lot of
serious?
time, but blue team, 2 opportunities to score, gets totally brick-walled right there. And the goal team is going to go up right now. And Wavy says, you know what? I'm going to restart it at the
Nice.
half the line.
And I think
Nice
both
job
teams are
by
getting the goal. I
Distortion.
think both
I'm
teams are
letting
going to
him
get a goal right there.
Yep.
Yeah, let Distortion
Distortion's
handle
going to
this.
do everything in his power right now to sit on this midline and try to score because he has to do
Nice,
it. Wavy will help him out.
Nice, Wavy. I like to see it, Wavy. I like to see it. As Distortion's playing, you know, like Messi right now, trying to get any goal he can. Like he's just dribbling it in there. He does not want to see a L right now. And he gets that ball over.
That's
That
a big
Flower
one.
might be able to get
Oh,
it,
I
but
could've
doesn't.
rebounded
But
that.
you're going to get another goal in there. Wavy actually helping out Distortion right now. Distortion's going to go back to the middle. Doesn't look like there's any sort of... the goalie does come back.
Oh, great save right there by the T-Rex and Toucan Sam. Distortion trying to get this one through. Still a tied-up game with 60 seconds left. So really anybody's soccer game right now here in fall ball.
Blue playing a dangerous no-goalie game, though, right now.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
What a save by
Distortion
that
tried.
T-Rex.
Focused.
He's locked in right now, as he says, 45 seconds, and
Oh, man,
you
we
got to
don't
lock
need
in
to
a
put
little
in
bit
here.
tighter, my guy. You got to get a goal right here,
no!
especially with that. Oh, the jelly bean NPC will
The
save the
It's
day.
happening.
Save. Distortion's whole tournament could have just been saved by a random naked jelly bean.
Ah, he's gonna
Random
fall.
player.
Wavy's gonna fall back to help right now for this team.
I like
Still
it, I like
tied
it.
up with 25
good.
seconds left. We may be seeing
I'm
golden
not
goal
even hitting
here
this ball
in
is
just a
midfield,
moment
dude.
if
I'm not
somebody
even
can't
hitting it.
move. Wavy says, "Hey, get up there and let's score, dude." And they
Yeah.
got an opportunity on the left-hand side. They're gonna go up against the
that's going in, I
T-Rex
think.
and Toucan Sam. Wavy,
Yeah,
no
that's
for
going in.
Distortion.
Oh, the wolf might
Wavy, get that one in there, Wavy. No.
Oh, my
Nice,
gosh.
man. Yeah.
Yellow team
Two
playing
balls.
very
Oh, the
well to keep
Toucan.
this
Oh, my
alive.
gosh.
A huge shot
Wow.
from the midline.
Oh, there it
Golden
is. There it
goal,
is. There it is.
Distortion, huge
There
shot.
it is.
We're
Huge
moving.
shot by Distortion, keeping his
$5,000
dream
for
alive.
Connor.
All right, we
Let's
got to
see what
give
this next
Wavy.
game is.
Everyone, we got to give Wavy credit. We got to give Wavy credit right there. You
Yep.
know what I mean? Like,
it's
give
fail
give
tag,
the
I
man
can maybe
credit where
still
credit
take
is due. He just put himself in a 4-man Fall Mountain with Distortion, which I don't know
Man.
if that was not in his that was not his ideal move. But at the same time, I respect it.
I knew it.
I love it.
Royal
A
fumble.
royal
I
fumble.
had it in my mind of like this could go any way right now with 4
Four-player
people.
royal fumble.
You got to play
Wow.
really well because you know Wavy's not going to help you.
Wow.
You have to be
I
the
think I just
one
stopped
to
Distortion
do
from
all
getting
of the
on the
moves
game,
to
though.
get this crown right now.
4-man royal fumble right here. This, I mean, a 4-man royal fumble is hard anyway because it's frankly just difficult to get this tail when you don't have a bunch of people attacking them. There's a lot of spots
Exactly.
where if only 2 people are attacking you, you can really get out of that. And this is going to be a difficult situation because
We're
of
going to
that.
see this gentleman with the racing stripe do that right now. He's only being pressured by the flower pot, so he has the whole map to work with. Wavy going to now put a little pressure on him. He does sneak past him, a great drop, but
Oh!
that's going to be Wavy. Oh, doesn't get that. No,
What the heck was
unfortunately.
that?
He even
Good.
gave the face line dip. Like, what?
Mhm.
Good smart move right there. And man, we
The
got
tail,
the racing
the
stripe
tail
still
falls
locked
down,
in.
and Distortion's going to grab. Oh, the flower
No,
somehow
flower
grabbed
pot.
the tail before Distortion could. That is not what he wants to see. What is this flower going to do?
Distortion's
He's going to
have
freak him with the
meet
okie
him
doke?
right now up on the ramp. No, he's going to go in the corner. Okay, he's locked in. Great job using the height advantage. Got to
Like
get
it,
past the
like
racing
it,
stripe, and
like
he's in.
it.
There's Wavy trying to play, trying to stop the Cinderella story, but he's locked in 30 seconds now, Pooh Bear, and only 3 people in your way from your first crown of the night.
Yeah, this is huge. And you see Wavy was not doing anything until he sees Distortion have it. And those three players are just blocking him. Beautiful
Great spin.
okie-doke right there.
Great
Freaked
use.
Wavy with the okie-doke. This is going to put him in a great seconds. He's
Wavy
going
right
to that
on his
outside.
tail, though. He
Wavy!
grabbed him in midair. He even said,
Huge
what just
tail
happened
grab
there?
right at the end, though.
Wavy, 5
There's
seconds. You gotta
5
be
seconds
great.
left. Wavy going with the right
He's
move.
gone.
Wavy getting 2 crowns. Wow. Man, that is a strong man move, Wavy.
Wow.
Preventing
Look at him.
Distortion to get in the and get that crown. Distortion has 7 games left, ladies and gentlemen, to get a crown to be eligible for the 5K prize right now. Wavy preventing him from doing that. We are going to see how kudos play out, but I believe that 615 kudos we just saw Distortion get is going to be enough for him to advance to the finals. Andy and Dragon Feeney, amazing job tonight. Guys, again, twitch.tv/Andy, twitch.tv/TheDragonFeeney. Go follow both of those players. Amazing Fall Guys players. Amazing Link to the Past player for Andy. Amazing Mario Maker player for Dragon Feeney. Just gamers. Gamers right there.
Gamers. And we got 4 gamers lined up for our FallMania Championship, GrandPooBear. 7 games coming at you very soon. Don't go anywhere, chat. We got a whole lot of fun. We're adding up the kudos, but it's safe to say that, oh, hey, it's David. The Jesus, Wavy, and Distortion 2 will be going on to our finale here.
Yes, absolutely. We will be right back with your grand finals of the very first inaugural FallMania.